Good morning, everyone, and Merry Christmas Eve. Now, I can't believe tomorrow is already Christmas, and 2014 is left with only 1 week left. Now, in such holiday season, there's nothing like being with family and friends. Of course, I can't do that right now. I'm working. Now, spending time with your loved ones is the happiest thing that you can do during the Christmas season. Making food together, watching holiday films are always a holiday favorite, of course. One of my favorites, too. Now, however, if you're away from home here in Korea, how about trying giving your family or your loved ones or friends a phone call, maybe later today, or jot it down on your reminders list to call them tomorrow, because tomorrow is Christmas. And since we're a day ahead, of course, from the States or, Canada and other countries, you just want to make sure you call them at the right time. Not when they're sleeping. They can be grouchy. You don't want them to be grouchy on Christmas. Anyways, let's start off our show, our morning, really happy for y'all. This is Tevin Campbell with Oh Holy Night. That was Oh Holy Night, sung by Tevin Campbell. And right now, you guys are tuning in to What's Poppin' with your boy Brian Jew on TBS efm 101.3 in Seoul and its surrounding areas, GFN 98.7 in Gwangju and 93.7 in Yeosu. Now, how to get in contact with us? Pretty easy, y'all. All you got to do is send a text to sharp pound 1013 for a charge of 51. Also, hit us up on Kakao Talk. But to do that, you have to add TBS EFM as a plus friend first. Also, Twitter. Follow us and tweet us at TBS What's Poppin'. And our lines are open. We're live today, so give us a call at 02-778-1013. And for those of you with longer emails, a shout out or any questions at all, the address is efmpoppin@gmail.com. And if you're interested in our playlist, please come and check it out on our website at tbsefm.soul.kr/EFM/What's Poppin'. But before we move on, let's hear a few words from our sponsors, which are Hyundai Motor Group and LGU+. Yeah, it's time for today's pick. Now you guys know tomorrow is Christmas here in South Korea and other parts of Asia, of course. And I bet every one of you have specific plans to celebrate. Oh, let me correct that. It's actually Christmas everywhere tomorrow, but we're just a day ahead of a lot of people. So that's why I just tend to forget that it's the same for all over the world. Anyways, do you guys know that there are various ways to celebrate Christmas around the world? Now, there's so many unique Christmas traditions from different countries that I want to share with y'all right now. Now, in Norway, there's a tradition that witches and evil spirits rise on Christmas Eve and they steal people's broomsticks and fly through the air. I don't know why. It's very different, but yes, that's what they do. Now, this is why people hide their broomsticks the day before Christmas. So on Christmas Eve, a lot of people are busy trying to find good hide places for broomsticks so that it doesn't get stolen. Yes, very unique. Now, there's also the tradition of burning a Yule log here in in European countries. So what they do is they bring in a big log to place offerings, food and wine and decorations. Then it would be burned to take away personal faults, mistakes, and bad choices that they have made that year, of course. But as large fireplaces became rarer features in the homes, the tradition of the Yule log slowly became, sparse, and a lot of people don't do it no more. Instead, people started eating log-shaped Christmas cakes. To me, that's actually more fun. Who doesn't like to eat cake? There you go. And Christmas is a relatively new and subdued holiday here in East Asia. Or not, I keep saying here, I don't know why. In East Asia. So in Japan, the traditional Christmas dinner is eating fried chicken from the fast food chain that we all know. I'm talking about everywhere in the world has this. And I'm just going to say it this way so y'all know the first letter in what I say, Korea's favorite chicken. There you go. Lastly, Korean Christmas traditions are less elaborate than most holiday celebrations in the West. However, we still exchange Christmas cards and gifts, attend church services, with public decorations being found in the cities. All the lights are all on the trees. It's really pretty. Now, Christmas is such a joyful celebration and a wonderful holiday for everybody. I hope you guys planned out your Christmas well. I know a lot of people who are in relationships are probably going to make it a couples thing. Go out, have a nice little dinner, candlelight, you know what I'm saying? Maybe watch a movie, get some popcorn. And you guys who are not in a relationship, get together with your friends and family and celebrate and have a good time. And we have a great song for you guys to start your celebration. This is Kool and the Gang with Celebration. Yeah. That song really gets you in the mood to celebrate and have a good time during this holiday season. That was Cool and the Gang with Celebration. Kind of pumped me up too on a Wednesday morning because a lot of people are worried about, I got the whole day of work left. It is hump day, but don't worry about it because I'm here to actually make your hump day feel shorter. And of course, tomorrow's Thursday, so then you're closer to the weekend. But either way, it is Christmas Eve and tomorrow is Christmas. So try to be positive. And like I said earlier, if you can, call a loved one. Send a message or maybe send a telegram. I know that's kind of old school. Or maybe call a flower shop and send them flowers and surprise them. That's all about giving during this season. So be a good person and, just make someone happier by just giving them a phone call or a message. With that said, messages, we're blowing up here on Twitter. So I'm going to go over some Twitter comments right now. Let's go back to the top and refresh our page right there because we got some boom. Joey I. Brian just wrote, good morning, Brian Oppa, Merry Christmas. Wishing the new year everything is smooth. Happy to spend every day with Brian G Music and TBS What's Poppin'. Well, thank you so much. That means so much to us that you actually listen to us every day. We're just here to entertain you, and the fact that you're so supportive means so much to us. And we'll just keep doing our job and make you happy and make sure your ears are open wide for you to hear our wonderful music that we always have for you. Also, Ebony, aka Ebbs, just wrote, hey, what's poppin' crew and Goofy Brian? I just want to wish the best radio show a very blessed Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Well, thank you very much for thinking our show's the best. It means a lot to us. Like I said, your support and you guys tuning in is the reason why we do what we do here at What's Poppin', and we love you guys so much for that. But right now we're going to move on to some more music because that's what we're all here to do. And we got two great songs actually back to back for y'all right now. We got two familiar names too. Common, of course. I don't know if you guys know Common, but he does acting as well, but he's a great musician. And Nelly. Y'all know Nelly from the South. Alrighty there. Now Common song is called What a World. And then right after that, we got Nelly the Champ. That was Nelly with the Champ. And right now, you guys are tuned into What's Poppin'. And guess what, y'all? It is already the end of the first half of our show. But we have a great song for you guys to end with. This is Florence and the Machine, and it's called What the Water Gave Me. And I'll be back with part 2. Welcome back, y'all, to the second half of What's Poppin' on TBS efm 101.3. This is, of course, your go-to guy for the hour, Mr. B. Jew, a.k.a. Brian Jew, on this Wednesday morning. And right now, we got the second half getting ready for you guys. And you know what that means in the second half. We got groovy grooves for your Wednesday morning, filled with smooth grooves of R&B and soulful music, especially during this cold season. I'm going to try to warm up your hearts and souls, of course. But if you want to find out which songs we got, you got to stay tuned. But before we get to that, let's hear a few words from our sponsors, which are 쌍용 Motor Company, 혜택 강원 평창수, 현대 Motor Group, 귀뚜라미 Boiler, LG U+, and Hwanin Pharmaceutical. Alrighty, y'all, welcome back to the second half of What's Poppin'. Y'all know what time it is. It is time for groovy grooves for your Wednesday morning. Now, to help you guys get through this freezing cold day, we have prepared some great tracks for you guys. And they're by some of the top 10 female R&B vocalists of all time. And not all time, I guess more the recent times. Now, first up, we got a beautiful vocalist, Dawn Richard, with her song Northern Lights. And if you haven't already checked out her music video, you should go check it out because then you can see her powerful choreography. So with no further ado, let's check out the first song, Dawn Richard with Northern Lights. Yeah, that was Dawn Richard with Northern Lights. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with that song, but it's a great track. Now, moving on, we got some Twitter comments. We're blowing up right now. We got one from Baby Adisha. You've a wonderful concert last night. Are you happy, B? Hope today will go well, too. Do the best. Give a good performance. TBS What's Poppin'. Well, thank you so much. Yes, last night was a fun show. Yesterday was the opening for our concert. New concert, of course, with me, Hwani, and Gummy. It's a great show. If you guys are interested, if you're in Seoul and you want to check out our show, please do. And we have we have more shows on the countryside too as well, down south here in Korea for different dates to find out. Go online, check that out. Because right now we're not here to talk about my concert. We're here to talk about music on your Wednesday morning. Also, Sophie just wrote in Happy Wednesday with B. Jew. And Brian Jucan also wrote, just wrapped up work for the holidays and glad to be tuning in. Hope your concert went well last night. Well, thank you all so much. With that said, we're moving on to another song that is sung by a powerful vocalist. Now, if you hear this name, of course, you're going to be like, she good. No, she's great. It's Adele with Set Fire to the Rain. Now, recently, another UK artist, Mr. Sam Smith, had opened up on admiring Adele. Now, who wouldn't admire Adele? She's amazing. Now, he said that he admires how Adele's kept her normality in the face of superstardom, as well as keeping her music honest and genuine. That's very true. Now, after Adele's track, we got Jessie Ware with Imagine It Was Us. So, let's check out these two songs, and I'll be back, y'all. Yeah. That was a great song. I'm not sure if you guys know that song. That was Jessie Ware with Imagine It Was Us. Now let us know how you feel about Jessie Ware's songs. She's a new artist, of course, for us here at TBS efm. Well, for me, actually, because I never heard her music in the past. But I think it's a great song to uplift your Wednesday morning. But guess what, y'all? We have another great song by a vocalist named Elle Varner. But before we play this last song for the segment, not the show, we have a phone caller who called in earlier. Her name is Linda from China, and she had a request. The song Westlife sings, When I'm With You. We can't play for you today because it doesn't go with the theme, but thank you so much that you requested the song. And her message is, she wishes us a Merry Christmas and hope your wishes come true. And for me, that she hopes that our Gulim concert, she wrote in Korean, Gulim 콘서트 goes well. Well, thank you so much. It means so much to me. Linda, your support is ever so needed, and I love the fact that you're always so uplifting and giving me positive messages. It kind of makes me feel good. Helps me go get through the day, so thank you so much. Also, 6587 just texted in. Brian 오빠 힘내요. C'est bien, mon amour. Thank you very much. It means so much to me. I don't know what that means. C'est bien, mon amour. I took French. I know how to say these words, but I don't know what it means. So, thank you so much. Anyways, we do have the last song for the segment. Like I said, it is Elle Varner with I Don't Care. Yeah. That was Elle Varner with I Don't Care. And of course, we're going to wrap up our show shortly. But before we do that, we do have another song before we do. And the song is by Stacey Barth. The song's called Flawed Beautiful Creatures. And we'll be back to wrap up our show. That was Stacey. I want to say Stacey, I just lost the page. Stacey Barth, Flawed Beautiful Creatures. And like I said, we're going to wrap up our show, but we actually had a little pause earlier because we're looking for the song that I said we weren't going to play today, but guess what? You're in luck, Linda. We actually found the song, so we're going to make your request the last song for our show. And the song that requested from Linda from China was Westlife's When I'm With You. So guess what? We're going to play that song. Going to be the last song for our show. Thanks all you guys for tuning in on this wonderful Wednesday morning, aka Christmas Eve, y'all. Yes, and have a wonderful day for the rest of the day. And for those of you coming to our show tonight, hope you have a fun time. And I'll see you guys later and tomorrow as well. Once again, this is Westlife. I'm with you, and this is Brian Ju on behalf of TBS efm signing off. Peace.